Did you know that prostate cancer is the second most common cancer among men worldwide? That's a fact that's as sobering as it is important. It's a silent killer, often showing no symptoms until it's too late. It lurks in the shadows, affecting 1 in every 9 men over the age of 65. But it's not just a disease of the old. Men as young as 40 can be diagnosed with prostate cancer, and the risk only increases as they age. This disease has a global impact. It doesn't discriminate based on nationality, ethnicity, or socioeconomic status. Every year, nearly 1.3 million new cases are reported around the world. Prostate cancer is a global health concern that demands our attention, yet despite its prevalence, prostate cancer is often misunderstood. Many men aren't aware of the warning signs, or they shrug them off as minor inconveniences. This lack of knowledge can be deadly, as early detection is key to successful treatment. It's our mission to change that. That's why we're here. Our goal with this video is to shed light on this silent killer, to educate you on the signs of prostate cancer so that you can be proactive about your health. We want to empower you with the knowledge you need to take charge of your well-being, to understand when it's time to talk to a doctor, and to know that it's okay to ask for help. Prostate cancer might seem like a terrifying prospect, but it doesn't have to be. With the right information and support, it's a battle that can be won. And the first step in that battle is knowing what to look out for. So let's dive in. Let's explore the world of prostate health together, and let's arm ourselves with the knowledge we need to fight back against this silent killer. Because while prostate cancer might be common, it doesn't have to be a death sentence. Knowledge is power. So what exactly is prostate cancer? Let's break it down. The prostate is a small, walnut-sized gland that plays a crucial role in the male reproductive system. It produces seminal fluid, which nourishes and transports sperm. But as with any part of the body, things can go wrong. When the cells in the prostate gland begin to grow uncontrollably, we call it prostate cancer. It's a bit like a garden where the gardener has lost control. Instead of growing in an orderly, regulated way, these cells are growing in a chaotic, unruly manner. Now you might be wondering, why do these cells start to misbehave? Well, the answer isn't straightforward. It can be due to a combination of factors, including genetics, age, and lifestyle. There's no single cause, and that's what makes it a tricky disease to pin down. Prostate cancer is one of the most common types of cancer in men. In fact, it's second only to skin cancer in the United States. But here's the catch. In its early stages, prostate cancer often has no symptoms. That's why it's sometimes referred to as a silent killer. It's important to note that not all prostate cancers are created equal. Some are slow-growing, meaning they take many years to become large enough to cause symptoms or spread beyond the prostate. Others are aggressive, growing quickly and spreading to other parts of the body. So, where does this leave us? Well, it means that understanding prostate cancer isn't just about knowing what it is, it's about understanding its unpredictability, its potential for being silent yet deadly, and the importance of early detection. Prostate cancer may be a common disease, but it's far from simple. It's a complex condition that requires a nuanced understanding, not just from medical professionals, but from all of us. Now that we know what prostate cancer is, let's delve into the signs to look out for. Early detection plays a critical role in beating prostate cancer. So, what are the signs? When the body starts to whisper, it's best to lean in and listen carefully. The first signs of prostate cancer often come as subtle hints that something isn't quite right. Let's delve into the most common early indicators of this disease. One of the earliest signs can be frequent urination. Now, it's important to remember that this doesn't just mean you're drinking a lot of water or that you've had one too many cups of coffee. If you find yourself waking up several times in the night to urinate or feeling an urgent need to go even when your bladder isn't full, it could be a sign of prostate cancer. Next, let's talk about blood in the urine or semen. It may sound alarming, and it's definitely not something to ignore. This symptom doesn't necessarily mean you have prostate cancer, but it's a sign that something is amiss and definitely worth checking out. Finally, we come to erectile dysfunction. This is a sensitive topic for many men, and often it's ignored or blamed on stress or age. However, difficulty in achieving or maintaining an erection can be a sign of prostate cancer. Now, it's important to remember that these signs are also common symptoms of less serious, non-cancerous conditions like benign prostatic hyperplasia or urinary tract infections. But that doesn't mean you should brush them off. Instead, consider them as your body's way of telling you that it's time to pay a visit to your healthcare provider. Prostate cancer is a silent enemy, often showing no clear symptoms until it's advanced. That's why it's so vital to tune into your body and take note of any changes, no matter how insignificant they may seem. Remember, Early detection is the key to beating prostate cancer, and that begins with understanding and recognizing the signs. So listen to your body. And most importantly, take action when something doesn't feel right. These signs may seem ordinary, but when noticed, should not be ignored. But there's more to it. Let's explore more signs of prostate cancer. As we journey further into the world of prostate health, we come across more subtle signs of prostate cancer that are often overlooked. These symptoms may not shout prostate cancer at first glance, but your body is always communicating with you, and it's vital to listen closely. One such sign is persistent pain in the hips, back, or chest. Now, we've all had those days where we wake up feeling like we've wrestled a bear in our sleep. However, if you notice a constant ache or discomfort in these areas that doesn't seem to get better with time or rest, it might be your body's way of flagging something more serious. But why these areas, you might wonder? Well, if prostate cancer advances and spreads, it often makes a beeline for the bones, particularly the spine, hips, and sometimes the chest. So this pain isn't just a pesky annoyance, it's a red flag that needs your attention. The next sign we'll discuss is unexplained weight loss. We live in a world where many of us wouldn't mind shedding a few pounds. But when weight loss happens without any changes to your diet or exercise routine, it's not cause for celebration, it's cause for concern. Unexplained weight loss can be a symptom of many health conditions, including prostate cancer. Remember, these signs are not definitive proof of prostate cancer. Many other health conditions can cause similar symptoms, but being aware of these signs is a step towards proactive health management. It empowers you to take action, seek medical advice, and potentially catch any issues early, when they're most treatable. So, while these symptoms might seem daunting, don't let fear take the driver's seat. Knowledge is power, and understanding these signs can arm you with the information you need to advocate for your health. These symptoms might be scary, but remember, knowledge is our first line of defense. You might wonder, why is it important to know these signs? Well, let's dive into that. First, let's remember that knowledge is power. The more you know, the better equipped you are to take action. But when it comes to prostate cancer, knowledge isn't just power, it's a potential lifesaver. Why? Because early detection is the key to beating this disease. When prostate cancer is caught in its early stages, the survival rate is significantly higher. In fact, when localized or confined to the prostate, the 5-year relative survival rate is nearly 100%. That's a promising figure, right? However, the survival rate drops dramatically when the cancer has spread to other parts of the body. But here's the catch. Prostate cancer can be silent in its early stages. It may not present any symptoms until it's advanced. That's why knowing the signs, even the subtle ones, is critical. It's not about living in fear. It's about being proactive, about taking charge of your health. Now, it's important to note that these signs do not necessarily mean you have prostate cancer. They could be the result of other health issues. But they are a signal that something isn't quite right, and that you should seek medical attention. Think about it like the warning lights on your car's dashboard. Those lights don't tell you exactly what's wrong, but they do tell you something needs checking. The signs of prostate cancer are similar. They tell you it's time to visit your doctor and get checked out. Neglecting these signs or brushing them off as just a normal part of aging could be a costly mistake. Prostate cancer is treatable, especially when caught early. So, knowing the signs, being vigilant, and getting regular checkups can make a world of difference. Knowing these signs could save a life. It could save your life. So, let's keep the conversation going, keep learning, and keep taking care of our health. After all, it's the only one we have. We've shared a lot of information today, but this is just the tip of the iceberg. We've journeyed through the silent corridors of a formidable adversary, prostate cancer. This journey is far from over, and the more we know, the better equipped we are to face it head-on. Remember, understanding prostate cancer isn't a mere exercise in knowledge accumulation. It's a proactive step towards safeguarding our health and the health of our loved ones. It's about knowing what to look for, about not letting uncertainty and fear cloud our judgment. Let's recap. Prostate cancer is a silent killer, often showing no signs until it's advanced. When symptoms do appear, they can be easily mistaken for other conditions. Frequent urination, difficulty starting and stopping urination, blood in the urine or semen, persistent pain in the back, hips, or pelvis, these are all signs that should not be ignored. But it's not just about recognizing the signs, it's about understanding what they mean, about knowing when to seek medical advice and not second-guessing ourselves. It's about being proactive, not reactive, because by the time we react, it may already be too late. This knowledge is a tool, a weapon in our fight against prostate cancer. It's our shield and our sword, and it's up to us to wield it wisely. It's about empowering ourselves, about taking control of our health and our lives. And remember, you're not alone in this fight. We're all in this together, and together we can make a difference. We can push back against the tide of uncertainty and fear. We can arm ourselves with knowledge and stand strong against prostate cancer. But this is just the beginning. There's so much more to learn, so much more to understand. And we're here to help you every step of the way. Stay informed, stay healthy, subscribe to our channel for more valuable content. Together we can beat prostate cancer.